Classic Rock Beagle.
Welcome to the Annals of the Classic Rock Beagle. I'm Dobbs and this is Moser. We review music and topics from the classic rock era, which we randomly define as 3rd of December 1965 to, 24th of October 2000. Hold on, Moser, hold on. Let's see if the people can understand why we chose those completely random dates. Anyways, this is the debut of a new segment called Track by Track. Sure, in these episodes we'll do a deep dive into an album from a classic rock artist. And today we review The Songbird, an album recorded in 2017 by me as a tribute to my musical hero. But I... What do you mean? Did that clown Kenny G record an album by that name? Well, come on, don't people want to hear about my album?
Oh, hell no!
Fine. Our maiden voyage to the good ship TBT. Look at the new greatest hits album by my hero Christine McVie. We'll review her new album Songbird, focusing on all 10 tracks. Like any good greatest hits album, it includes some previously unreleased material, as well as an orchestral version of the title track. There are a couple tracks from her 1984 eponymous album, and half the tracks actually came from her glorious 2004 album In the Meantime. We'll take a look into her work outside the context of her talented bandmates in Fleetwood Mac. Excuse me for a moment while I have a private discussion with 50-year-old me. What were you thinking of? How did the song not get more consideration for the best of the arts? Idiot! Anyways, I said in my Best of the Teens review that Carnival Begin was Christine's best song since 1987. I stand behind that, but how much of that was Lindsay's solo? Her brilliant intro led the way here. To be honest, I think Chris probably should not have placed this song immediately after Friend. The contrast between the two songs shows the weakness of Sweet Revenge in my opinion. There was kind of a hokey, corny charm to the song. However, the same charm also shone the spotlight on the sarcastic sweetness of the words. The instrumental break was the best part of the song and raised the overall grade. To me, the best song from Chris's eponymous album is Love Will Show Us How. I thought the challenge was too similar to her first single. And I took points off because the tambourine was too high in the mix. But there was also super nice instrumental pre-chorus and lovely builds from one chorus to the next. Love is a challenge indeed. It's the toughest thing I've ever done. Also Clapton. I've said several times that Chris's sustained B flat in You Make Loving Fun sealed my doom as a non-musician. I've always said there's something about her high register that sends chills down my spine. Well, what do you know? Chris's low register does the same thing in the verses here. Squeak. Composer Dan Perfect's tasteful and clever guitar work as well as Guy Fletcher's organ work on the remix also shine here. Right from the opening arpeggios, Ask Anybody demands your admiration. If I were to do the 5 elements of music, the harmony would get at least an A. There's a very clever mix of major and minor chords. Christine McVie for Prog Goddess. Also from the get-go, mixed drumming slays. Co-writer Steve Winwood comes in with his patented 80s synth tone for the last half of the song. And a great fade. Slow Down is a previously unreleased country-flavored 80s song. First, the good. Todd Sharp's slide work was pretty good. The song is also a good use of Chris's high range. There was also a glorious pre-chorus in the song. The bulk of the song is fine, somewhat pedestrian for the woman that I consider the premier songwriter in rock. And what were those 80s Casio noises throughout?
Oh God! God! I can't stand it!
They needed to go. This should have gone better. This is a smoky blues song. Right up Chris's alley, right? Although there was, again, a sweet pre-chorus, the song just didn't work. For this one, I'll lay the blame at the feet of the production. I'm more inclined to be impressed by songwriting and playing than I am by sound, but something was off on the EQ in the lead guitar, and the bass came off as muddy. One of Chris's best vocal performances from In the Meantime. She has probably the warmest singing voice I've ever heard, and this is a great showcase for her voice, though she has an almost inaudible keyboard. Dan's acoustic work was played great. The song itself was solid but unspectacular. As an aside, as a jaded Gen Xer, I was waiting for her to sing about giving back an engagement ring at the end. Co-written and co-sung with George Hawkins. George sounds good on it, but man, I wish it was just Chris on the lead vocal. The playing was perfect, including and especially Ricky Peterson's mammoth organ work throughout. Well, that 12/8 blues really suits Chris's skill set, doesn't it? It's similar feel to another really good song, but in my opinion, Chris's song is the superior one. Bringing it down a notch, he just decided to end the song.
Where did she go?
I'll just say it. This version doesn't work for me.
You are a monster.
I can tell you exactly why this version does and doesn't work. What makes it work is the quality of the song and Chris's vocal performance. The orchestration, I thought, was way overdone. There are too many moving parts, far too busy. And there was nothing solid, like, say, a piano, to add a much-needed percussive bass and stability. I miss the simplicity. So that was the debut of our new segment, Track by Track, where we go over an album from a classic rock artist, track by track. Anyways, if you like the episode, be sure to hit the thumbs up below. If you want to see more of the Beagle, subscribe. If it felt like you just threw away 15 minutes of your life, then tell me what a complete asshat I am in the comments below. And as always, rock on. I can't believe someone would put out another version of Songbird. That's completely inexcusable. The song is perfection as it is completely uncoverable.
songbirds are singing. I can know the sky, I can know the sky. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. And I wish you all the love in the world. But most of all, I wish it from myself. And the songbirds are singing. I can know the sky, I can know the sky. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. And the songbirds are singing. I can know the sky, I can know the sky. And I love you, I love you, I love you like never before. Like never before. Like never before.
I can't believe someone would put out another version of Songbird. That's inexcusable. The song is perfection as it is, completely uncoverable. Take two. Coverable.